What is that? It's the key?
Looks like a keyhole of some sorts. Looks like a keyhole of some sort.
I don't know what this is.
I'd put the giant in it.
You can't. Oh! So that means there's 3. Medallion does go on here, but you need 3 medallions.
Yep.
So we have 1.
Yep.
Jacques had
and what
another.
did I tell? What did I say?
What did you say? So
I said, but what? Put the medallion there.
I still don't know what the heck that is.
So now it means we need 2 more medallions.
This is a button here.
Can we push it?
We just did. Ah. So that's what the sound is. In the middle steps are missing. So that game, I think, released the middle steps.
Okay.
So I'm wondering if in the future somebody's going to try to chase us up there or something. We're going to have to block them off. That's interesting. Alright, well, I think we got our fill from this area for now, but we know we've been in the tower. But we've been in the tower. We know that we need 3 medallions to progress in the tower, and a key of some kind. So that's neat. See if we can talk to anybody here. She's not here. What time is it? It's 10.
Stay there, Nancy.
You've been holding out on me, Mr. Egan. I read in an old issue of the Daily Telegraph that you grew up here, right in this castle.
All right. I did live here for a few years, once upon a time. I was an orphan until Ezra Wickford came along and adopted me. But I left the castle when I was 16, and I never saw him again. That's the story, all right?
But why did you leave?
Some things can't be explained, kid. It was a long time ago, and nothing can change it now.
Why are those holes in the crest on the floor of the tower room?
I can help you, but we shouldn't talk about it now. Not here. Call me later.
I'm
I already
trying to
did
get
that,
into the
but-
tower, but I can't get across that big pit.
I'll ask
I
it
can
just for the
help
heck of
you,
it.
But we shouldn't talk about it now. Not here. Call me later.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Bye, kiddo.
So call him later. I wonder if you can call him on the phone. Talk to him. Just wondering if I could talk to that crazy lady here.
Is that you, Brandy? Oh, I'm glad you're here. At the moment, my theory is rising like a magnificent souffle. I need to collect a few more ingredients, if you will, but it's a delicate situation. If I leave my room even for a moment, I fear the souffle will come crashing down in a heap.
Sure.
What do you need me for, Professor?
What I need is some information about the castle. Hard numbers. I've come to the conclusion that you are an enterprising and faithful soul. Therefore, I have decided to entrust you with this important mission. Who knows? If you succeed, I might whisk you away from the hotel business to be my personal research assistant.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, but I was just on my way to a big, fluffy couch. I am on vacation, you know.
I see. Well, I don't suppose we have anything further to discuss. Goodbye.
Okay, whatever. Let's go to my room, I guess. Oh no, it's these rooms. (10:30 p.m.) Probably call the other ones. I don't know that Ned's gonna pick up right now, but maybe.
Hello?
Ned, it's me.
Well, you're a sound for sore ears. Bess called me and told me your vacation is rapidly turning into another mystery. So who do you think the vandal is?
I really don't know. It would help if I could at least imagine a motive. But why would anyone want to vandalize a beautiful old library?
There must be more to it than meets the eye. Sounds like you better find a way to get in there and take a look around.
Apparently, this castle's tower used to be a hangout for Marie Antoinette.
Who's that? Ezra Wickford's wife?
Are you kidding? Marie Antoinette was a famous queen of France.
And she used to hang out in Wisconsin?
No, silly. The tower was originally part of the Chateau Rochemont in France. Ezra Wickford fell in love with the tower and imported it to Wisconsin.
And Marie didn't want to come along.
Well, that would have been pretty tough for her, considering... Ned Nickerson, are you pulling my leg?
What do you mean, Nancy?
You know very well that Marie Antoinette was beheaded in 1793, don't you?
Well, yeah. I guess I read something about that when I studied the French Revolution. But when did Wickford show up?
He didn't discover the tower until the 1920s, over 100 years after Marie's death.
Whew! I think I'm all clear now. Thanks for straightening that out for me, Detective.
You are some pain in the neck, pal.
Good thing I'm so cute.
Are you ready for a crazy coincidence?
Only if it's a crazy one.
Ezra Wickford also imported the library, and it seems that he bought it from the family of Jean Leboeuf, the revolutionary commander who captured Marie Antoinette when she was trying to escape from France.
You're kidding. So Wickford imported Marie's tower and her enemy's library?
Exactly.
Doesn't Leboeuf mean the cow in French?
Actually, I think it just means the beef.
Well, in any case,
Which killed
I
him.
bet the guy would be happy to know that his library ended up in the heart of America's Dairyland.
Yeah. Cheese country.
How do you think Ezra Wickford got his hands on Marie Antoinette's red medallion?
Maybe Monsieur Leboeuf took it from Marie when he captured her at Varennes. And then Wickford bought it from Leboeuf's family when he bought the library.
Put on your thinking cap. I need a hint.
I'd like to help, Nancy, but I think you'd better ask Bess and George. My brain is still recovering from midterms.
I'm trying to decide
So
what to
nothing?
do next. Any thoughts?
I'd like to help, Nancy, but I think you'd
Oh,
better ask
nope, I
Bess
didn't
and
mean to do
George.
that.
My brain is still recovering from midterms.
Bye, Ned.
Bye.
Alright, let's call Bess and George.
Hello?
Hi, it's me.
How's it going, Nancy? Are things calming down around the castle?
Not unless you find it calming to climb out of a stuck elevator.
What do you mean stuck? The elevator broke down?
Well, that's what I thought. Until I talked to Dexter, who said it was probably the power switch in the basement.
But, Nancy, how could the power switch just go off while you were in the elevator?
Maybe someone turned it off. But why?
That's what I'm wondering.
How did you climb out anyway?
I climbed through a hatch in the roof of the cab and just barely made it up to the next floor.
So you were standing on top of the elevator in the open shaft? Way up high? Ugh, just the thought of it makes my stomach do somersaults.
Anything interesting in the elevator shaft?
Just a metal ladder leading up to this ventilation duct or something. Nothing unusual. except that the cover for the duct looked like it was about to fall off.
Maybe someone needed to inspect the duct and forgot to replace the grate?
Or maybe the duct leads somewhere, like to buried gold or a hidden.
Bess, that was Nancy's last case. She's in Wisconsin now, not San Francisco.
I found Ezra Wickford's secret garden. You'll never guess what Dexter's boyhood luck charm was.
A rabbit's foot?
A little green leprechaun?
Guess again. A medallion with a red stone in it. Do you think I should give it back to Dexter?
Oh yeah, like honesty is the best policy with creepy convicts?
I think George is politely trying to say that you should find out what the medallion's for before you breathe a word of it to anyone. You'll probably need it to solve this mystery.
I went back to check out Jacques' locker, and I found a pamphlet about diamonds, a letter from his fiancée, and a warning notice from immigration.
Did his fiancée sound cute in her letter?
Actually, she sounded upset. She wants him to hurry up and do something, but I'm not sure what.
Sounds like that guy is under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, I hope he's not marrying her just to stay in the country. Ladies, I need inspiration. Brain juice. A hint.
Sure, Nancy, but don't expect us to give you the answers on a silver platter.
We wouldn't want to spoil your fun.
Seeing as you're a senior detective and all.
Help. I'm a little stuck.
Gee, Nancy, maybe you should see if Hotchkiss has polished off those drumsticks so she can tell you about the robbery.
Okay, you two. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye, Nancy.
See ya!
Maybe Hotchkiss can do something. Or operator. Not getting through to any operator, it seems.
Welcome to the voicemail system. Please press 0 to retrieve messages. To leave the system, please press first message.
Yeah, Miss Drew, this is Dexter at the front desk. Can you come down when you're feeling better? I need to talk to you for a minute.
Speaking
Thanks.
of
To go to
messages.
the next message, press 2. Second message. To leave the system, please press 3. Thank you. Goodbye.
Would he be out during this time of night? Not. Yeah, he's not here. I'd like to talk to him, but I don't know how or when. And you got the crazy lady, who we need to probably talk to more.
Can we
It's
get...
locked.
Not now, please. I'm trying to think. Unless you've decided to help me.
Nancy Drew, at your service.
Marvelous! Here's what I need to know. Not counting the towers, how many windows are there on the face of the castle? I'll be very eager to hear what you come up with. But please, don't disturb me unless you have the answer.
How do I find that out? Is there a painting of the castle somewhere?
Can
Or-
we just walk around?
Yeah, maybe. The front of the castle. So I guess 5, but there's 5 on that face, but over here there's 2 more, so that's 7. I mean, we could say 7, but I feel like if there's any rooms above, those... Actually, no, there's not any rooms above, I don't think. Right? No, we need to go this way. Yeah, but there's these 2. as well, stained glass windows.
I thought I saw 3.
So there's 9 if you count the stained glass windows. And
No.
there's 11.
Yep.
If you count the stained glass windows, there's 11. There's 7 normal windows and 4 stained glass.
Yes. Did you find the information I asked you for?
Sure did.
Good, but I need you to write it down so I don't forget.
Uh, 11.
Thank you. Let me do some calculations to see if this is correct. No, that can't be it. It doesn't fit my calculations. You'll need to try again.
Okay, is it 7 then? Or not counting the stained
Find the
glass?
information.
I don't see anything. I mean, I'll ask again, just to make sure.
Yes. Did you find the information I asked you for?
Can you remind me of what I'm looking for again?
I can't seem to find that one. Well, here's another one. On what date was the Bastille prison destroyed during the French Revolution? I'll be very eager to hear what you come up with. But please, don't disturb me unless you have the answer.
The Bastille prison destroyed during the French Revolution. That might be more doable. I feel like there was one of these books, maybe? Bastille... 1789? Yeah, 1789.
That's what I would say. That's what I was thinking.
Yes. Did you find the information I asked you for?
Sure did.
Good, but I need you to write it down so I don't forget. Thank you. Let me do some calculations to see if this is correct. No, that can't be it. It doesn't fit my calculations. You'll need to try again.
What? The Bastille prison was torn down in 1789.
Yes. Did you find the information I asked you for?
Can you remind me of what I'm
She's
looking
gonna change
for
again.
That's okay. There's something more pressing now anyway. How many days before her 38th birthday was Marie Antoinette executed? I'll be very eager to hear what you come up with. But please, don't disturb me unless you have the answer.
How many days before her 38th birthday? This is just bizarre. So she was guillotined on October 16th. When was her birthday? Born November 2nd.
Of 1755.
Yeah. So that would be 38. So 16, 31 days in October. That's 15 plus 2. That's 17 days. 17 days.
Yes. Did you find the information I asked you for?
Sure did.
Good, but I need you to write it down so I don't forget.
17 days.
Thank you. Let me do some calculations to see if this is correct. Eureka! If there's one thing I like in a young person, it's ingenuity. Now, I've got work to do. Time to stir the cauldron and stoke the fire. But if you'd like to talk, I'll be holding office hours in the lobby between 3 and 6 a.m. Meet me then.
Okay. That's a very strange working hours. She does not sleep. She just types nonstop. Or, wrong way. Oh, it's almost 3 a.m. already. Nobody around. There she
Nancy,
is.
dear, welcome to the witching hour. Isn't it marvelous to be up and about when others are sound asleep? I find my brainwaves are at their most powerful during this time.
Yes, I happen to do some of my best work in the middle of the night, too. So, tell me, Professor, what is this theory you're working on?
Well, you probably know by now that I'm a scholar of French history. My specialty is Marie Antoinette. Oh, poor Marie, the most misunderstood queen of the 18th century. Marie used to visit the very tower that now belongs to this castle. I'm convinced that this place holds evidence that will forever change the way the world views Marie. But the walls have ears, so I'd rather not say any more right now. Oh, if you're really interested, why don't you go up to my room and have a look around yourself? You've been such a great help to me, almost like an apprentice. Oh, I've always wanted an apprentice.
Wow, Professor, that's really generous of you. I'd love to learn more about your work, but are you sure you don't mind?
I insist! Your mind is like a ravenous monkey gobbling up every banana in its path. Oh, how can I stand in the way? Here's my extra pass key. I get back to work at 6 a.m. sharp, so just make sure you vacate the premises by 5:59 and put things back where you find them. It's all scientifically organized in there.
What did you mean when you said Marie Antoinette was misunderstood?
Everyone thought Marie did nothing but spend France's money on jewels and fancy soap for herself, while her people were starving. History books have upheld the myth that she was just a spoiled and heartless brat, but I don't believe it.
What do you believe?
I believe that she's been the victim of vicious rumors and lazy historians for too long, and that if the real story could be told, people would realize that Marie Antoinette was actually a good woman who wanted to help her people but didn't know how.
Do you know anything about a tiara that was given to Marie Antoinette?
The infamous tiara, of course! Oh, people thought Marie had this extravagant piece commissioned for herself, and they hated her for it. But really, it was her husband, King Louis XVI, who had it made for her birthday. Oh, she didn't want it, refused to wear it, and then, a few months before the revolution broke out, the tiara disappeared.
What do you mean it disappeared?
It was never found. There were rumors that she had it destroyed, but no one has ever been able to prove this.
I found something that I think you'll be very interested in. It seems to be some kind of journal. I think it was written by Marie Antoinette herself.
What? Let me see that.
Ah, that's...
This is it. I've been trying to track this down for 15 years. Where on earth did you find it?
Jacques was looking for it, too.
Well, it's a long story, but I happened to find a way into the Queen's Tower, where I happened to find a secret compartment. I think this must be what the vandal was after.
Nancy, I must warn you. I'll wrestle you for this if I have to, and it won't be pretty.
I'm sure physical combat won't be necessary, Professor. I'm glad to help you with your work, but I need your assistance in return. You're fluent in French, aren't you?
Absolutely. I'll get to work on it right away. I'll have the translation ready in my room for you this time tomorrow. Until then, I mustn't be disturbed.
Oh, it's 6. Huh. Always past the room. Always forgetting where I am. Alright, gotta go back to the witching hour. I'll sleep 20... Was it 21 hours? It's 21-hour nap. Pretty normal. Oh, wow, what a coincidence. Scorpio just like her. Okay. Hey, that's really necessary. Wow, she really did burn through those chicken legs. Who would have thought? Her ski boots.
Something's missing here.
The charger. For I don't know what. It's got a camera? That's a battery charger, maybe? For the camera. There's no battery, I see.
I think that's the battery.
Yeah.
Testing. Can anyone hear me? Hotchkiss to Earth. Come in, Earth. Oh, okay. I think we're rolling. Now, let's get a look at these hallways. So rich in detail. You'd never know this place was built in 1920. It's all so 18th C. Oh, and there's Marie. I feel so close to her, just being here. It's as if her spirit is in the air, sweet as the smell of fried chicken.
Okay, well. I'm wondering if the battery died too soon, but it looked like she stumbled across something over by the painting. Stained glass window, but I think the significance of the medallion must go. Look through my family letters. Seems that Marie Antoinette gave her niece Helga the First. Hardness becomes something of eternal beauty. Okay. So she's mentioning another medallion, which might be the third medallion. One was with Jacques, one with her, and then the last one we found.
We found one out of the three.
Yes, because the owner, the guy that made this place, had one.
But now we've got to find two more.
Yep. So I'll let that charge, I guess. I don't know when that's going to be done. I'll let it charge overnight. I don't know. I guess. I mean, we can go over to... So I don't know where the heck I'm going. There's a big painting of Marie Antoinette in this place. This way? Yeah, it was this way. So she looked somewhere. I don't know, maybe I have to see the whole footage before I can actually interact. But I think the battery is dead. So I am going to give it the whole night and come back 3 a.m. tomorrow. Plenty of time for that to charge, right? Let's go back to her room. let's try this one more time.
Something's missing here.
I got it. This has to be fully charged, right?
Oh, what's this? It appears to be some kind of peephole. But what, pray, does it peep upon? Shall I peep? La la! I do believe I'll peep. The beauty, the colors. So this is what Helga told me to look for. Where's my medallion? It fits! Note to self, high five Team Hotchkiss. And what's this? A message? Eureka! It says the diamond.
I think I see what's going on here. You have to keep charging it. You take it off, put it back on, try it again.
Testing. Can anyone hear me?
Oh
Hotchkiss
no.
to Earth.
Alright, let's just leave. I mean, it doesn't hurt to just take that off and put that back on here. Just so it can be charged.
I would not go back and do that again.
No, I'm not going to. The Verita. Sure. Element. Don't know what that's supposed to mean. Didn't she say that she would have a flippin' transcript for us?
Yes.
In her, I thought she said it would be in her room.
What's that piece of paper?
Not transcript. I don't see anything. Well, maybe we can talk to her.